Hey. Oh. Oh. Go to your cage. Hey, Double. What's up? Hey, thanks for the rose. Appreciate it. How was your day? Jesus. Oh. Whew. Alright. Ooh, wee. Thanks for coming in. How was your day, Double? I don't know if you heard me when I asked, but how was your day? No, you can't get up here. It's wet outside. You just came in. Go to your cage. Oh, you ain't gotta go to your cage. You just can't get on the couch. Your paws are wet. I think I was supposed to be headed. Hey Sal, what's up? Wish I could go to sleep, but my knee, my hip is killing me. I have a little bit of back pain, so I couldn't sleep even if I wanted to. Oh, thanks for all the good stuff. Hey, that game you're currently playing, I forgot the name of it, but the RPG you're playing, they currently have it on sale on the Switch store, I think for like $4.99 or $3.99. Oh wow, thanks for the 42 Tiny Donnies, the Rose, Okay, lightning bolt, thanks. How's work going, Sal? Okay, I don't think that's where I'm supposed to be going.
I feel like an easy win. Don't get cocky.
So I'm waiting on a response from the mechanic, y'all. I'm curious about the car. He told me the part that I needed. I've been looking up some parts. And, you know, I don't want to order the wrong thing, you know what I'm saying? So I sent him, I screenshotted it, sent it to his phone. And he told me he'll get back to me sometime tomorrow. But if not, I'm going to call him because I need to make sure it's the right part before I order it. And even if it is the right part, it's still going to be like another 3 or 4 business days before it gets here. And then however long it's going to take to actually fix it afterwards. So I've been without my car for so long, and I'm just in and out of just moods. That's pretty much, you know, what I do to make money. So it's frustrating that much. Grayson, I told you your clothes are dirty. No, you just came in. It's wet outside. I knew I wouldn't come in here. That was a bullshit trip.
There are so many.
That's another reason I've been ordering goldfish crackers and toilet paper offline. Can't go nowhere. Ain't got no car to go get it.
I'm just getting started.
So, do you remember where to go? Because I think I was supposed to hit a top end around this area. But I think I may have forgotten. Let's go back. Oh shit, I can't go back down from here. Oh, y'all are frustrating. What, Sal? That's alright. Because you said it's been a while since you had played it in the first place when I first started, so you know, I'm not worried about it, man. I was supposed to be headed this way. I feel, but I should have stayed up there. The only problem, Sal, I have with this game is the camera sets you this way, but you can't tell if you're going up or down, so sometimes you gotta move the camera around. I know you ain't been around, it's alright. At least Keisha's been catching your streams in the morning. I'm normally asleep when you're streaming now. And I try to catch the ones at night. I think I caught the one the other night, yeah. So you'll have one of us in the room most of the time, whether it's me or her. It's like she'll look at her, like when she's not busy at work, she'll look at your streams.
Prepare to meet your doom. Yeah, we're done.
Save here, just in case where I'm supposed to be. No, bro. Oh. Why is my sensitivity on here so bad right now? I think I was supposed to be coming back here. Yep.
Fury! It's terrible! The Union and Palmastrole are squaring off against each other with Hobo Blastia! Dawn is back, but something's not right!
So, we made it back in time. Looks like my hunch was right, though.
What do you mean, your hunch?
He's been planning for this to end in his death all along.
Yeah. He's starting to act suspect again. At first he was in my good graces, and then like the last couple streams he's been kind of off-putting again.
What? Why would he want to do something like that? Till something's right?
Okay, I'll see you in a sec.
Elias died because of Harry's rash behavior. She's the Duce of Nordopolitan. You can't just say, sorry, I got some bad information. Which means there's gotta be compensation to make up for losing Elias.
So the price Don mentioned back at the Manor of the Wicked was...
His own life. Once he made up his mind to sacrifice himself, taking down Jaeger wasn't a problem, even if it meant going against the laws.
No, we can't do that! There has to be some other way.
Both sides are at the breaking point, though. This thing could go off at the drop of a hat. And if it starts, it'll mean all-out war between the Union and Palmastrole.
Not sure we have the time to find some other way.
Alright, everyone, welcome to the room. If I missed you, I apologize. This is Tales of Vesperia on the Switch. Thanks for coming in. Tap that screen while you're here, please. I appreciate it. Share with all your friends. Follow if you're not already following. I'm sorry, y'all. Well, yeah, follow if you're not already following. But most importantly, hey, my living room is your living room. So let's just enjoy the game and play it together.
I'm going with Carol.
I'm going to save first. You never know, Sal. You might like tapping your screen.
Hang in there, kid. You're a boss now, right?
Boss, Rick Ross.
But it's like there's nothing I can do on my own.
So then ask for help. That's what friends are for, right?
A year? Talking about since you've been going live, is that what you're saying? Because if you said something before that, I may have missed it.
Take good care of them. They'll be there whenever you need them.
Hey, Tiny Shiny. How you doing? How you been? Oh, wait.
I'm coming with you. Like hell you are.
I'm alright. Back hurts, knee hurts, hip hurts. Ain't got no car, but I'm making it.
Well, old man, it's been fun.
Raven, you better nail Jaeger for me.
That's a heavy load for somebody like me.
You're the only one I can ask.
White horse.
Yeah, that's all we can do is just make it through.
Little lady, try going
Not to
up
mention a
the
bunch of
ground
other
to
stuff. I
score
ain't gonna go into it now
six
on my
times.
live, but a bunch of other stuff has been going on personal wise, so it's just been stressful the past month, month and a half, so
There's a wall there inscribed with the Myfring's name. If you're his granddaughter, it ain't a bad idea to take a glimpse at the kind of things he did and how he lived.
oh wow, I hope not. Hey, I always like warm hugs. Ain't that what Olaf says? I appreciate it. I'll let her know. She's asleep right now. She's got to be up at 6:30 in the morning. She is working the cat vet tomorrow. The good news is on her side, she's going to be less stressful at the end of the month. So she's going to go full time at the cat vet, and she'll no longer be working the airport. So she'll be down to one full time job, and she works at something called the conservatory, which she can sign up for work as a bartender anytime she wants. So that's not like something she's forced to go to unless she wants to. So work wise, she'll be a lot less stressed. So I'm happy for her. And as soon as I get my car working, or unfortunately if I have to get another one, I'll be back to doing Lyft. It's killing me just sitting in this house all the time.
We're so grateful for everything your darling grandson's done to us. Really.
You're gonna think this is weird. I don't think I like a 6 hour layover, but I like 2 to 3 hour layovers when I'm flying out. Especially now since I hobble when I walk. But it gives me time to actually get to the next gate, and Philly's a big one at that. I've flown out of them, but it gives me time to get to the next gate and relax before the next flight. Especially if you're hungry, you can get to your next gate, have some time to grab something to eat, and relax before you fly out. So I'm more of a I like 2 or 3 hour layovers, but 6 hours, yeah, that is a little ridiculous. Yeah, well, yeah, if you're everything that you go through, yeah, that's definitely rough.
The boy has made a mess of things. He may be my idiot grandson, but he's also a full member of the Union. It falls upon any leader to take responsibility for the mistakes of their people. So say the laws. Take me then. Let my head atone for Bellius.
Don. Idiot. These guilds. The
Yo, I don't know why, but that entire conversation just changed my mood up a little bit for the better. Because I'm not gonna lie, that's some shit I'd say if I was in their predicament. But like, look, bro, I'll see you in hell.
I don't think they'd let me into the hell you're going to.
I won't forget that attitude, boy.
And I won't forget your resolve, Don Whitehorse.
Don! Listen up. You all gotta stand on your own 2 feet from here on.
Hey, and thanks for everyone that's been liking the live. I appreciate y'all. Tony, I was in JJ's live earlier. I don't know if you were there, but he was talking about how everybody's getting merch. And he was like, yeah, now it's your turn. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I didn't say that on live, that's what I thought in my head. But no, I as soon as I can get invested in it, I will. But I can't even think of a logo. The only logo I can think of is like, you know how my little saying is, my living room is your living room. The only thing I can think of that would be in the logo is a couch. Obviously, there needs to be more than just a couch. But if I'm welcoming you into my home as a guest, like we're all chilling together, I feel like the couch definitely has to be in the logo somehow. A couch has to be in the logo. I just don't know about the rest yet. Actually, some type of can. Because, like, no, Double, you're probably saying that as a joke. I don't agree with the last one. But, you know, when I first started streaming, before I continue on with this dialogue, that way we can all watch and listen. When I first started streaming, and just about every person's stream I've been to, Sal, Big Cheese, JJ, Machete, but Machete's was the first one I said it in. He was the first person I said it in, JJ's was the second. You know, when I first started streaming, I felt like all the friends were together. You know, when that one friend got a new video game and they met up at everybody's house to watch that person play the game. Sometimes maybe 2 people play the game. Everyone would be in the house. Maybe 1 or 2 people would be playing, but the people that are not playing, they're just sitting there talking amongst each other, talking shit. Every now and then talking crap to the people playing the game. And that's the type of environment I have felt and still feel when I'm watching Machete, and there's a few others, and that's the type of environment I said I want to give when I go live. You know, we're still playing the game as you see, but we're still talking as friends like we're in each other's houses. In a way, you're kind of here in my house, you know, through the internet, but you're still here. We're hanging out. So yes, to answer your question, a beer can be perfect, but have a few cans in there. Maybe some other stuff in the pitcher on the couch, I'm not sure. Maybe some chili cheese burritos, a pizza. As I said, I'll think of something.
There's a new age coming, so get out there and make it for yourself.
Hey Brooke, I heard you want to try a chili cheese burrito. Joking. Oh, he just stabbed himself. I wonder if it hurt.
Everyone here seems to have calmed down.
Trucker hat. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Whatever makes up a living room, I just want that stuff in the emblem as well as much as I can, without it being too overpacked. No, that would be for another website, Double.
Feels more like they're expecting the end of the world. Carol's been taking the Don's passing pretty hard, too. And it looks like things are keeping the old man busy. I guess it comes with being a member of Altask. I haven't seen Patty for a while now.
the sewer tunnels.
That's your first go-to? I haven't seen Patty. Well, maybe she's in the sewer. What the hell kind of a response is that? Why the sewer tunnels out? Everything. Well, she is kind of a treasure hunter, so I'll take that back a little.
Oh, right. That's what the Don was talking about.
Ooh, speaking of potatoes. Hey, Tiny, you can't blame my taste buds on just me. Taco Bell has a lot to do with the chili cheese burrito when they had it. But they also have another item, the cheesy bean and rice burrito. Sometimes you can get potatoes in it. So you can blame Taco Bell for my effed up choices in food sometimes.
He gave up his own life to make amends for what happened.
Because they had a potato cheese and rice. They had something with potatoes. It was like potatoes, rice, and something else.
The guilds take their laws
Yeah, those
pretty
Fiesta
seriously.
potatoes are good.
The pride of living by the laws of the guild, taking responsibility, accepting the choices he made.
See, Sal never tells the whole story. I told him the only reason I make chili cheese burritos is Taco Bell at one point had chili cheese burritos, and that's where I got the taste for them. It ain't like I was just sitting at home and was like, ooh, I want to put chili on a flour tortilla. It didn't work that way. I used to get off work after a 12-hour day driving the bus, and I used to go to Taco Bell sometimes all the time, and I would get like a couple of those and a couple other items, and I'd take my fat butt home, drink a 40 ounce of adult beverage, play games, and then have my Taco Bell.
The Don practiced what he preached.
Now I can't do that. I was in my 20s and early 30s then.
And he was willing to stake his life on those beliefs.
That sounds good.
Responsibility. Choices.
Or a pierogi. Potato or a pierogi. Same thing. One pasta, one whatever.
I've got to get these things figured out myself. Best to start with our guild, with Brave Vesperia.
When my dad was stationed in Germany,
Why are you?
Just going for a walk.
my dad was stationed in Germany. There was a restaurant that served homemade pierogies, and for some reason, you can actually look it up. This is an actual fact. When it comes to starch, mainly bread, Germany is like the biggest consumers of bread, and starches in general. But bread is like the main starch they eat. But anyway, there used to be this restaurant, and I can't think of the name of it. It was off the base, and you could get like knockwurst. And I don't know if y'all are familiar with a knockwurst, but it's basically a white bratwurst. And how it was white, I don't know. But you could get like a knockwurst on a roll with brown mustard and kraut. And something like that, you would typically get like a starch and a veggie. No, Germans would just pile it on with more starches. You get a big old side of fries and some pierogies with sauerkraut on top of the pierogies. The healthiest thing in that meal was actually the sauerkraut.
Probably went looking for Carol. Carol.
That's what I'm thinking. I don't know how they made it white, but it's basically a bratwurst, just white, but they call it a knockwurst. Yeah, I like German food. It's high in starch, high in fat, but it's
Killed
delicious.
someone I never wanted to kill. Don, that feeling still hasn't left me.
Oh shit, Double, I just saw that. Thanks for the 19 roses, bro. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, and you know what? Like, I have vague memories because we got there when we left in '83, we left in '87, and I was 6 going on 7 years old. I may have been already 7. I can't remember. But I don't remember seeing too many overweight German people. I'm not saying they didn't exist, but I don't remember seeing too many. And you figure with their type of diet, there'd be a lot. Maybe it was all the Volts marches they went on. I have no idea where I'm going. I was paying attention, but I forgot that quickly. Definitely. Wait a minute. They said she was in the sewers. So does that mean maybe we should be? Because are we supposed to be looking for Patty? If we were, I didn't catch her. Let's go look for our team members first.
Yuri,
You said you had exes that were German. They ever mentioned Volts marches? Or that was the term for... You know,
there wasn't anything I could do.
yeah, we used to do those all the time. See the countryside. You know how many castles I saw? That shit was great.
The Dawn, and all the rest of you, you'd all made up your minds and did what you could.
New York, okay.
Nobody in this town's gonna listen to anything I've got to say. So I was thinking I should try talking with Palestrale instead.
You know, I've never been to New York.
But they might be done talking. Just attack anyway.
I'll be 44 in
When
June.
I thought that,
I ain't never been to New
I
York.
was too scared to go alone. So I ended up not going at all.
Thanks for all the likes, Double. I appreciate you, man.
I'm not good for anything.
And what about Judy? Weren't you gonna look for her?
I can't go with you anymore, Yuri. Just not cut out to be the boss of a guild.
Is that it then? Is that all guilds and Breed Vesperia mean to you? Just walking away from the dream like that?
But I wanted to be the best guild. To be useful to the Dawn. For him to notice me.
Hey, I can't remember if I sent... I know I shared with some people, but I can't remember if I shared with them. But anyone who's friends with Machete... Because tonight's not a night that he goes live, so he might be available. Look, can someone share with Machete and Tiff? And if anyone's friends with Thor. Because I can't remember if I shared with them or not.
He's been a role model for me. And now he's not around.
I said if anyone's friends with Machete, like we all don't know this, like he ain't a big hub of this streaming community. But if anyone can share if Tiff, Machete, and Thor, can't remember if I shared with them or not.
So you're just gonna pack it up and quit?
Alright, I'll see you in a sec.
Just what was it the Dawn died for? You, of all people, should know the answer to that.
You can always do everything you want, Yuri. You'd never understand how I feel. I'm not tough like you. There's no way I can be like you in the Dawn. It's over. Our guild is...
Carol, you starting to sound like a little... Y'all know what I'm about to say.
Carol! Don't you remember all the Dawn told you? Did you forget his resolve? As a member of our guild, I'm going to Mount Timsa to find Judy.
Yeah, Yuri, tell him. Hey, Bandit, welcome in.
I don't want to run away. I don't want to, but
Alright, so I guess this means we talk to the other crew? Alright, let's go talk to the rest of the crew. Wait a minute, did I go in here? Was someone in here? I don't think, yeah, I've already been in there. Okay, let's go find everyone else. Let's go up. So we're just gonna do this in sections. This is one of those find everyone in your team and talk to them type crap. Then we continue on with the mission. So we're just gonna. Oh wow, when the hell? Oh, I don't remember ever. Oh, that's because this door was always locked. Am I supposed to go down here already? I want to go, but am I supposed to go here already? No, I can't be going down here by myself already. That wouldn't make no sense. I'll come back to that. I might have to go down there by myself. I don't remember. So let's see first. Because I feel like if I wasn't supposed to go down there by myself, they would have been like, oh, go find so-and-so. Or some crap like that. But I'm thinking I'm supposed to go find Patty. Because they mentioned that they thought she was in the sewer, so... We're going to go see if we can find other people first.
Carol, do you think he'll be alright?
He'll be alright.
He'll be fine.
What?
Well now, if it isn't the darling boy and girl. How very nice to see you, boss.
This is Jaeger.
Jaeger!
Meister.
You've got some nerve showing your face after planting the seeds of war.
Okay, I'm sorry. He planted his seeds of war. I just thought of a hell of a lot of inappropriate stuff. Continue.
Seeds of war. I'm quite sure I don't know what you're talking about.
You know, with the 4 different women that you got, and they all fighting over you, those seeds.
Attacking Palestrale is a matter for the Union to decide.
But then again, the way he talking, I don't think he planted too many of those seeds.
Yep, that's right. We just helped inform their decision.
Exactly. Understand, my little friends?
Yeah, he ain't planting. He planting seeds, but they ain't doing nothing.
I'll give you something to smile about.
That's enough for today, I think.
Or hell, he might be getting his seed planted. Who knows? Let me stop.
It is the day of the dawn's passing, after all. You're still in mourning, you see. The world lost a great man today. It most certainly did.
Alright, I gotta go get another can. I'll be back. Ooh, this leg killing me. Don't move. Whew. Hey, thanks for liking live, everyone. Thanks, Double. I appreciate you.
What is it you guys are after? Get the Dawn out of the way to take control of the Union?
Oh, no.
I don't know about y'all, but my dog is shedding really bad. What if y'all have animals or dogs? Are they shedding
Our little business will most surely
just as much as mine is?
support all around, but let's not go there. I've come today for my own personal reasons.
I don't want to disgrace the Dawn by doing something I'll regret later. You should leave before I change my mind.
It is not only you who are mourning this death, you know. Be seeing you then.
Even Jaeger is mourning the Dawn.
I think it's fake.
I don't understand. Hadn't he been trying to get rid of Don Whitehorse himself?
I think it's fake, Princess.
The old man was a nuisance to Leviathan's Claw, but maybe things were a little different for Jaeger on a personal level.
You mean like the difference between guilds and individuals?
I'm pretty sure that exists, yeah.
Yeah. To the Dawn, there was Jaeger the boss, and Jaeger the person.
The Don did break his own laws and take the fight into his own hands.
When do you think you're going to have to install the chandelier? I just now was looking up, Double. Why do you think you're going to have to install it?
Well, we should be on our way.
Alright. I told Rita we would be meeting her at the town exit. I also left a message at the inn for Patty.
I said he'll be fine. Let's go.
Where are Carol and Patty?
What is the deal with everyone worrying so much?
Your feelings have just been kind of like, off a little bit.
What are both of your plans after this?
I'm going with you, of course. Like I said, I've decided to stick with you guys while I research the air credit.
Hey, Carmen, welcome in. How you doing? Thanks for popping in.
Right.
Alright, once again, for anyone that came in I missed, I apologize. But this is Tales of Vesperia. Thanks for coming in. While you're here, like, share, and if you're not already following, please follow. Gifts are accepted, but they're not expected. So, the only thing I want y'all to do is just sit back, relax. My living room is your living room, and let's just play games together, BS with the people in the live, or BS with me, or heck, I don't even mind if you lurk. Just enjoy the time and have fun playing the game with me. I may be holding the controller, but advice is always welcome. If you see something that you think maybe I should be doing or going or whatever, just speak up. I don't mind advice. I just don't like spoilers. One, I haven't played this game. But yeah, no spoilers, but advice is always welcome. We're playing the game together.
I want to go with you as well, Yuri. Now that we know the hunting blades are out to get Judith, we've got to try and help her.
Oh my god, does it end? You're booted, sir. Hey, villain, welcome in.
We're not obligated to do anything for her. Judith shared in our travels. She's one of us.
Judith shared in our travels. She's one of us.
She also destroyed the Ceres Blastia on the ship.
Why are you bringing up old shit?
But
I'm not going out on any mercy mission.
Hey, thanks for following, man. I appreciate you. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for following. And I think I've seen you in here before, so thanks for coming back and enjoying the game with us.
I told you I need to set things straight, right?
Yuri,
What does Judy know? What doesn't she know?
Or even better, who else does she know that could help us?
I'm gonna see that she comes clean about all of it. I have to find out where this guild
Oh.
stands.
well, we might
He said
just
the
end up
main.
saving her
He said,
along the
"Look, bro,
way.
get it straight. I'm the main mod."
You two are I knew it.
He said, "I'm not just the mod. I am the mod."
What are you talking about? We might is all I said. Anyway, with all this talk about setting the guild straight, is the fearless leader himself gonna come?
It'll take more than this to keep him down. He'll come.
Oh, Patty's here.
Hello, Pat. How are you doing?
You ever look at what your grandpa left behind?
I engraved it all firmly in my memory.
Hmm.
So did it help you remember anything?
Doesn't look like things are gonna go quite so well.
Why not, Patty?
But I can't let myself get discouraged by something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right.
Is it okay for me to be with you guys a little longer?
Sure.
I don't mind. Okay, let's go.
What should we do about Raven?
Ain't nobody worry about Raven.
He couldn't come now. He can't turn his back on this town. They lost the Don.
You're probably right. The old man has his own agenda to take care of.
I'm gonna miss him.
I'm gonna miss him. Oh man, bump that. Raven was suspect. You know you gotta keep him at arm's length. I don't want nobody like that in our crew.
I think who you're talking about. That guy might just pop up when you least expect it.
So where is this Mount Temsa anyway?
My guess is that it's somewhere north of the sands of Kogor.
North of the sands of Kogor.
She mentioned something about living with Baul on a mountain to the north of a desert.
Oh, wait a minute. Where the hell was the desert at? We gotta go back through all that bullshit.
There certainly are plenty of mountains in the northern regions of Desier.
No, we gotta go back through all that crap. Y'all talking about plenty of mountains. That means we gotta go back through all this BS just to get back to the boat, just to cross the sea.
Well, let's start there and see where it takes us.
We'll be going to Desier by ship. Looks like that's where I come in.
Wait, does that mean we don't have to go back through all that stuff again?
Alright, let's head to the ship.
Can you at least take us to the ship automatically? Thank you. Anybody want to cross all them damn woods again? Oof. Oh, Carol. What's up, Skipper?
Carol!
No shit. Who else is it?
Wait!
Hey, do we even know what he has in his bag?
I'm coming with you. I might not fully understand the things that Dawn wanted to tell me yet.
Look, don't get me wrong. Carol, nice little fighter, but he was acting like a little, you know what? At after that, like I know what I gotta do, but I don't know if I can do it. And he left me in charge. Like, man, if you don't shut the f up and man up. And it's not a birch tree; it's other trees he has in his pouch.
Carol, I think if I ran away, if I abandoned my friends, that'd be the end. I couldn't come back.
No, we wouldn't let you back.
That's why I've gotta go. Please let me come too.
Carbonated adult juice.
Of course. You're the boss of this outfit, Captain.
Yuri, thanks. But don't call me boss anymore. I haven't done anything to earn that title yet. I'm sure you really think I'm a boss.
It's Carol's character to question himself more and be harder on himself, but it didn't have to be so frequent. No, look, I said that as a joke, but you know, Carol is actually a cool ass character. I like his attitude, and he is really valuable. He has his moments like I was just joking about, but the only thing I do not like about Carol, remember I told you when I first got the shit, and I did tell you this, because I think you came in like a stream after when I got to the ghost ship. Remember it was split into two teams. That's when it started off with Carol. The only problem is his weapon. Well, the problem is his weapons. Well, his weapons are powerful. That's not the problem. But the problem is him swinging the weapons. He's really slow. And so in the process of him fighting, since his weapons are so big, and he swings them so low, you take so many blows before actually taking and getting rid of the enemy. So that's when I switched it up and I started using Patty, and I like the fact that she still has her blade, but from a far distance you can use her pew-pews to take out the enemy. So other than Yuri, I would go with Patty as my second go-to as a lead character if I needed to, and Carol is maybe a third. Like I said, the problem is he's just really slow, but his weapons are powerful.
Until I don't feel embarrassed when someone calls me boss. I'll just do my part as a fellow member of Brave Vesperia.
Hey, thanks for liking the live, Dylan. Appreciate you, bro.
Understood, Carol. Not a bad plan.
Alright.
Excuse me.
It never ends with these guilds. Bunch of hot-headed idiots.
That's exactly what's so good about the guilds, I think.
What? That made no damn sense. Hush.
Yeah. Quite juvenile, isn't it?
Wait a minute, when the hell did you get here?
Ah! Hey, old man!
Ah, how glorious is youth! What are you up to?
Right.
Huh? Something wrong with my hand here?
Well, don't you have your hands full with the Dawn's passing and everything?
You know, it all just seemed a little too bothersome, so I ducked out.
So it's like my couple of my fingers on my right hand are tingling, and I know why.
But you owe a lot to the Dawn.
Because I cut up
Aren't you sad?
like 3 habanero peppers and a serrano pepper without gloves. And y'all know how it is. And some of the seeds went underneath my fingernails, so I got them out. But now I got a couple fingers tingling because I can actually smell the damn habanero on my fingers. Just feels weird when you're trying to play a game and you got a couple fingers tingling.
Sad? I cried and cried till my throat was hoarse, and there wasn't a tear left in me.
Funny.
Because normally when I cut up those peppers to put on my pizza, I don't de-seed them, I don't take the veins out. The only thing I take off is the stem. And I cut up everything together to get the full maximum heat. And majority of the time it gets on my skin, I can't wash that shit off. So I'm trying not to readjust. Fellas, y'all get it.
So not even Raven the Great can bear to ignore the Dawn's parting words.
What are you talking about? You heard me, didn't you? That burden's too heavy for this beast. I'm sure they'll be able to take care of that piece of business just fine without me.
Alright, we'll leave it at that.
Oh man, these kids today, I tell you.
Traveling in a group is loads of fun. It's so lively.
This isn't lively, it's rowdy. Didn't I tell you that before? So now we can depart for Desier, right?
Huh? Why are we going back there?
That's a pretty good hunch you had there. Mount Thames is north of the Sands of Kagor. There's a Crinian city there, if memory serves.
And why would you know something like that?
Well, I'm over twice your age, so of course I know twice as many things.
Dude, he keeps saying he old, but he does not look that old. And what was it, Thor that was on here? Probably about a few lives ago. I had said something similar to what I just said. He's like, well, he's older compared to the ones on the ship. And like, I get that. Like, I'm 44. You know, I jokingly tell myself, I'll be like, oh, I'm old as hell. To be honest with you, I'll be 44 in June, but I really don't feel old. But like, he'd be like, yeah, I'm old as hell compared to y'all. Like, you do not look like you're that much older. Unless you're like Quagmire. Y'all remember that episode of Family Guy? We found out Quagmire was like 70 years old, but he don't even look that old.
Right.
You're bad. Alright, I'll see you in a sec.
So are we going or aren't we?
Tell her I said hi too. Oh, if you're still here, Sal, before you exit out, ask her how long she's going to be live for. Because if she's live long enough, I'll try to drop in myself. Depending on how much longer I'm on.
Can we get to the north of Kagor by boat?
Guess we'll have to see when we get there.
Hoist the sails! The Fiertia is off to sea!
Thor. So that dang on time you came in, man. I ain't seen you in a while. How you been, by the way, Thor? Alright, we gotta go to... The hell was that damn desert? Okay... Was this... No, it was... over here. But we gotta go to the mountains. So we need to go back this way. That's why it's been a while. How's the newborn? And how's the babysitting going? Oh, and while you're typing, we have to go north of the desert, and I think we're supposed to be going to these mountains. So unless we can dock right here, we got to go back there and dock. We got to cross the desert again. But the way they made it sound, I don't think we have to... I think we can dock in other places now. So we're about to find out. Because I think these are the mountains they're talking about. Oh, wait a minute. Can I dock back here? Because y'all saw we just got on the ship from a non-town. So I'm wondering if we can actually dock without having to go to a main town now. We're about to find out. Let's stick close to the edge and see if it gives us an option. If not, we're just going to have to go back to that town and just walk back through like we did before. But it looks like we have more options now, I want to say.
Our swords for freedom, our shield for friendship, our lives for the common good.
Union Hope.
Do you suppose Ifrit lived according to those words?
Hell no.
Went a little differently.
Well, the fact that Ifrit's signature is on the oath is no simple twist of fortune.
Well, just have to take up the oath for Dawn and Ifrit then, won't we?
Well, Don, looks like the youth will pick up the torch you and Ifrit once carried.
Oh shoot, we can dock now. Question is, did I dock in the right area? Now we can dock outside the town. Alright, I'm going to treat y'all like a commercial break. I'll be right back. Maybe it's healthy and lively. Just, tiring. I don't have any kids, but I have babysitted babies before, so yeah, I understand that one. I'll be right back. Move, Rick. Gotham. Gotham, move. Why do you always walk my way when I'm trying to get by, sir? Alright, y'all. So it said the mountains are north of the desert. The desert that they're talking about, I believe these are the mountains for. It let us dock right here. So it didn't specify which mountain. I'm going to try going to this one first.
This one's for real.
And we'll see what happens. Oh shit, I didn't see there was 3 of them.
The sign of victory! Alright!
Can I do a 10? I don't think I've ever tried one. Let's do a simple tent. Instead of using all of our stuff to heal, let's do a simple tent. Heal everyone. Save. And go look for this mountain. Other than the babysitting, how's everything else been going with you? I think I might have the right area. I think I might have the right mountain. Let's find out if there's a entrance point somewhere I miss. If not, we'll go try it. Because I'm seeing... Oh, yeah. No? Is this not it? Alright, let's try going to the other side. Yeah, I've been... I think he was on previous lives.
This one's strong.
I'm still
Don't just stand there whining.
waiting on my car. I don't think he was on it live when I was talking about I needed like a certain piece for my car. And before purchasing the piece, let me turn this down a little bit. I sent a picture of the piece that I think I need to order to my mechanic. He said he would get back to me. So if it's the piece I need to order, it's like 60, 70 bucks. And it takes 3 to 4 days to get here. And then he's going to charge me $200 for installing it. But this ain't the first issue I've had in my car. Like over the past month, I've had a lot of issues with my car. And if it gets to the point where I'm spending too much money, I honestly feel like I should just, possibly look into getting a new car. Because once you invest so much money into a car, you might as well just buy a new one.
Let's eliminate them.
Granted, I only paid $1,000 for my car a couple years ago, and I've gotten the money's worth, definitely. But there's no point in keep investing money, especially once you go over what you paid for it. But yeah, that's what's been going on since I spoke to you last, though. Because the car is how I make my money doing Lyft, so been with no car for about 2 weeks now. I think I may have to go around this way to get to this side. Look, I don't really feel like fighting y'all at the moment. I will if I have to.
Hold still. I'll make this quick.
Hey man, I thought I had that. I keep messing that up.
The sign of victory.
Not this way either? Okay. Starting to think. I don't think that's the mountain I'm supposed to be at. Maybe this way? Maybe I should have docked somewhere else? Okay, y'all, I'm thinking maybe I should have docked somewhere else. Because they didn't specify which mountain range. I thought that may have been a mountain range, but don't worry, we're going to find out. Okay. Okay, originally... Shit, where did I originally dock at? Okay, I originally docked there. Now left there. Okay. I honestly think that's the mountain range I need to be at, but I think I need to go around or something in that nature. Because this is where I docked at. We explored that part. Unless we... See, these don't connect. So docking there would be pointless. This does not exactly look like the mountain town I was looking for. I don't even know if this is it, but let's go with it for now.
Don Whitehorse was a real man, wasn't he? I'm sure you felt the weight of that in your leg as a second. I'm sorry, I need your shoulder that way.
It's alright.
Unbelievable. Why would he accept that role? Do you think Yuri is really alright?
He's not alright, but I imagine he'll be able to sort it out with his own mind. That lad's got real resolve.
Resolve? Do you mean like with Regatta and Kimura?
Aye. Once he's made up his mind and taken up a task, he'll see it done, no matter how heavy it is. Exhausting man. One this old man could never take.
You aren't alone in that.
All folks like us can do is keep an eye on the lad as he does what he needs to.
Well, I don't think we should be here. So Thor, that big old mountain that had the lake in it, was I right for thinking that was the right place to go? And if so, do you remember how to get in? It's saying we got to go to the mountain town north of the desert. This is north of the desert. But this was, I originally docked on the, let me show you where I originally docked on the other side. I don't know if this is where I'm supposed to be. They said we're supposed to go to a mountain town north of the desert. It didn't specify because Carol was like, oh, there's a bunch of mountains to the north of the desert. How do we know which one to go to? You know, they didn't specify. But this one has a lake in the center. When I got off here, I came around this way, went through the woods, and I got cut off by a pathway with a river splitting between it. So then I went back down, went to the other side, and I still got cut off. Like, oh, let me save again. Okay, my bad, y'all. Let me save again. I could be wrong. This may not even be where I'm supposed to be. But for some odd reason, I feel like it is. Maybe I'm just going down the wrong path. Did I try this way the last time? Yeah, I did try this way.
This one's pretty tough. You want to run away?
Hey, Sean, thanks for coming in. How you doing?
Legs are shaking.
Did I try this way? Maybe, I can't remember. Let me double check. I don't know if I tried this way. Yeah, I think I tried this way. Yeah, I tried that way. We were just there.
I'll do my best. Good job, Spot.
Yeah, I was trying to. Like I said, I don't know if that's a town. It didn't tell me exactly where to go. It just said north of the desert. These are the mountains north of the desert. Because Carol was like, "Oh, that could be anywhere." Let me. There's nothing right here to go to. I'm just gonna have to do this old-fashioned way. Just dock. I can see dock everywhere. Shit, I got too far off course. Because we go further south, we'll be. Remember that town where the kids' parents came up missing and we had to go in the middle of the desert and look for them? That's what they were talking about, was this town. They said north of the desert. This is north of the desert. Let me go back to where the town was at. But you know what? It said north of the desert. Would you call these mountains? Because if we go back, well, I don't know. Hold up. Okay, if we go around, where the hell was that downtown at? I think I'm getting too far off again. See, I'm back to where I started. You know what? I'm just going to follow this road. That's never failed in the past. If I'm going to follow the road, I'm at least going to go to that side of the mountain. That way I'm a little closer anyway.
I'll do my best.
Hey, Manders. How you doing? You know what? What I did was probably useless. Because it's probably just something simple as I should have followed that road in the first place. But we're about to find out. So let's go back to the other side. Let's go back to the other side. No, we can't dock here. Okay. See, that's where the road leads. Okay, y'all, I'll be right back. I'm sorry. Let me use the bathroom. Grayson, move. Alright, y'all, this is one of those points since y'all been watching, since I've been doing plays tonight. What do y'all think? This is where that road leads. they said a mountain town north of the desert. These are the mountains north of the desert. The desert town that they were speaking of. Let me go back this way. I'm going to try going in here one more time. Maybe I missed something, so I'm going to go through here one more time. Maybe I missed something. This don't look like no mountain town, but maybe I missed something. This actually looks like it goes underground, so I don't think I'm supposed to be here just yet. But yeah, these are the mountains that are north of the desert. Now, something else that it could be, let me see if I can fit up here. No. Something else that it could be, because the desert is back this way because those mountains are not connected to the desert, but they are north of the desert. The desert itself is actually back this way. And if you see all this right here, it's a possibility there could be some towns tucked in here, because that's also north of the desert. But this, to me, these don't really look like mountains. I'm sorry. When I think of mountains, I do not think these. But I could be wrong. But the desert itself that they were talking about is back this way. Let me see. Like I said, I could be wrong about this too. Maybe to the game makers these are mountains, but I'm sorry. These, like I said, I don't think of mountains when I see stuff like this. And I don't see any docking options. See, y'all see right there? That's the desert. That's said desert that they're talking about. So, if these are considered mountains, other than those right there, this would be north of the desert. So maybe through the game maker's eyes, I should consider these possibility of mountains. Maybe see if there's somewhere to dock. And this looks like this might be a place to dock. So maybe this is it? Okay, let's find out. So, should I go left? Okay, well if we head back that way, I don't think there's nothing there. But if we go left, this is what this is that way. But we don't want to go too far left because that'll take us back into the desert. And then if we go right, so when we get out, should we go left or right? Left or right? So we'll explore this part. Maybe I was in the wrong area. Give y'all a second, plus I want to sip on my drink. Captain Black, hey, what's up, man? Welcome to the chat. How you doing today? Welcome to the stream. J. Root Crew. Waiting for y'all to help me out with the left or right. Let me get off here. Get me a mat out. I thought I had to lay the mat out first. Is everyone healed? Okay, the tent. Okay, whatever. Let's I thought I had stuff for my MP. Hey, I appreciate everyone coming in, but while you're here, like the live, please. I appreciate it. Share with your friends. Let's get more people involved in this community. If you're not already following, please follow. I appreciate it. I don't mind help with the game. I really don't. Just no spoilers, please. It's my first time playing. And even if I am playing a game I've beat before, please no spoilers on my live. Because you don't know in the room if anyone else has beat the game. So in general, just no spoilers. But you can help me out all you want. I try to look up at the chat as much as I can. If you want to be like, hey, you got some advice, something that could help me or help tell me where to go, I'm all up for it. I might be the one holding the sticks, but you know what? In the long run, we're playing the game together. So I love help when I can have help. My living room is your living room. Let's enjoy the game together. Arabian Nights, like Arabian days. A hotter than hot, good ways. I'm gonna let y'all get this one. Go ahead, y'all got this.
No, this isn't scary.
Your legs are shaking.
You're kidding.
Yeah, I am.
Alright, let's go up the middle. Hey, you're a fast little bugger. Up the middle, up the middle. Oh shoot! Hey Thor, I guess I was wrong about the...
Welcome to Mount Temza.
We made it. I guess I was wrong with the first area. Alright y'all, we made it. We are at Mount Temza. Let's see where this journey continues and takes us. Yes, repeat, wolf.
These are human footprints, right? There sure are a lot of them.
Let's hope so. I don't want to go to an abandoned town. Yeah. Just dude, I forgot the name of it. Trust me, if I would have remembered the name of Mount Tatimza, I would have told you. That's why I gave you my best description, like, bro, they said a town north of the desert in the mountains. But I'm sorry, I do not consider those mountains. I think, when I think of mountains, I don't think of this stuff right here.
Could it be the hunting blades?
I know you won't.
That, or it might be the knights.
Why do y'all just assume? Why can't it just be regular ass people going back and forth to the water, getting water or whatever they need? Y'all just want to be
But
negative.
why would the knights be here?
I don't know. Maybe it's just regular people, Princess. Let's hope it's regular people. Pretty sure everyone in the group is hungry. Let's go into town, maybe have a good meal, get some rest.
Flynn was looking for Abathea too. That's what the hunting blades are doing here. Then the knights could be here for the same reason.
Let's hope it's regular people's footprints.
Why is everyone scrambling to get their hands on Apathea all of a sudden?
We've been through the story, Princess. You know why.
It was so pretty, all sparkly and glittery. I'm sure it's incredibly valuable.
We never had the chance to get an explanation from the Dawn.
Yo, my Batman controller broke for the Switch. Well, it's not like broke, it still functions, but one of the buttons fell out. And now I gotta do a 3D printer and get a replica going. It was like the coolest controller I had. It was a Batman controller. Now I'm back to using my Zelda controller for the Switch. Don't get me wrong, the Zelda controller is still cool too. You know, y'all see the emblem. But now I'm back to using my Zelda controller.
If Judy will clue us in on what she knows, things might clear up.
Judy, I wonder if she'll tell us.
I don't know. It's up to her whether she'll talk or not. Of course, if she decides not to.
Excuse me.
Yuri,
Hey, you guys, come look at this! This is crazy!
When did you disappear? I thought you were in the group when we were talking. Mount Timza. Let me come look at this. It looks like nothing.
What the heck is this? The mountain's been flattened.
Oh, okay.
What could have happened?
Mother Nature?
Is there really supposed to be a town here?
Well, it was here 10 years ago. That I'm sure of.
Bro, you did not say 10 years ago. A lot happens in 10 years.
But I can't vouch for what's happened since then.
Look at Detroit.
10 years? That's quite a ways back. What were you doing way out here?
Well...
Bro.
That voice. Is that you, freak?
Here's hoping everything's alright.
Let's hurry.
Another tent. I wish I could use these. I wish I could actually use simple tents now. That's alright.
It's even worse from up close.
I've never seen a hole this big before.
There's no way this could have happened naturally.
Yeah, I agree.
Looks like something exploded here.
It was an oak.
An explosion! Are there monsters that can do something like this?
Bahamut from Final Fantasy can.
They were. Those monsters were all wiped out.
Most summon spells can.
What do you mean wiped out?
What you see here, this was a battleground in the Great War.
What? Really?
Damn, bro, maybe you are that old. What's your beauty regimen if you are?
So that means humans and Entelakea fought here.
Yeah.
The humans were victorious. There were scarcely any survivors.
It's the government. What do you expect? Oh, I apologize, TikTok. My bad.
So the Entelekea did this to the mountains. Terrible power.
The Great War. 10 years ago.
That must have been when you were a baby, Patty.
This is the first time I've heard that a battle took place here.
The Empire's kept a pretty tight hold on information about it. They've got a lot of secrets. You should know that by now.
Thought it was strange that monsters would wage war against humans, but
Y'all ain't never seen the NBA Jam? NBA Jam. Shit. I'm having a brain fart. My bad.
what they didn't want us to know was that those monsters were actually Entelekea.
You sure know a lot about this stuff, Raymond.
You come across a lot if you live long enough, kiddies.
Ain't that the truth?
Okay, enough history lessons. We came here so we can look for Judy.
Excuse me.
The monster's voice we heard just now. What if they've already got Judith cornered?
Judy's really strong. There's no way she'll go down easily.
Yeah.
Of course not. Besides, I've got to give that dragon freak a beat down. I can't let a monster beat me to the punch.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's hurry.
Jesus. Jesus. What up?
You'll be gone soon enough.
The sign of victory!
Yeah.
Alright, about the Great War.
Let's eliminate them!
Sifcliff, hey, welcome in. Seen you in here before. How's everything going? Thanks for coming back. Fine, play the goddamn Great War.
The Great War. I mean, leaving a gaping hole where a mountain used to be.
Still can't believe how much power the Entelekea must have had.
How could the humans fight beings that powerful and not get demolished? I just don't get it. Indeed, the Great War may still hold secrets we haven't uncovered yet.
And I'll bet those secrets are hidden somewhere in this mountain.
Yeah, but the war's over now. It can't have anything to do with us, right?
I hope so, but
See, the other thing I miss about my other controller that just broke, the menu button was in the middle like the Xbox and the PlayStation, so it made it more convenient. With this controller, it's off to the right. Hold up. Bless me. Excuse me. Thank you. Look, I don't know if you could tell by my voice or like it still probably sounds the same, but my sinuses are kicking in really bad. That's why I always look forward to the winter, because at least I get a break.
They know each other way too well.
Everybody hates the winter. I love the winter, not necessarily for the cold weather. Well, yeah, for the cold weather, not as far as body temp, but as far as all the critters are gone and dead, and my sinuses are a lot easier. The cool weather and crisp air is great for sinuses. Whereas the spring and the summer are horrible. You know, the funny thing is, during 2020, when everything was going on, people with sinuses were frowned upon because they couldn't tell if we had sinus issues or if it was something else. And I remember during 2020, at the peak of it, I went to Kroger, and this was on a day in particular. My sinuses were so bad, it was almost as if I had a cold. And I'm at the checkout line, sniffling, blowing my nose, and the whole time the cashier's just staring at me. Like, to me, it was hilarious. Because it's like in 2020, people just forgot about sinuses like they didn't exist.
Guess I overdid it.
Hey, Miss Cheese. Hey, hello.
Okay, let's go.
How's it going?
I'm not done yet.
I'm just playing a game and talking about really bad sinuses and how during 2020, when you had sinuses at the peak of it, people forgot that sinuses existed and they thought you had something else. There you go, how you doing? And I was just telling Thor my sinuses have kicked in really bad
Harry, what's the matter?
today.
I was just thinking about what Judy said. Val saved me during the war.
Oh, God.
I just realized that maybe she was talking about the Great War when she said that.
You know, it wouldn't be that bad if it wasn't for the mucus. Jeez. I can take the blow in the nose thing, but the mucus, oh my God.
So maybe she thought
Sorry, I didn't mean to get too
vampires
personal on that
were
note.
during the Great War.
And I apologize for the background noises.
It'd be kind of sad if Judy was an enemy of mankind.
Maybe Raven can tell us. You fought in the Great War, didn't you, old man?
Huh? Why?
I think only someone who was on the scene would know so much about the war.
Really? But there weren't supposed to be very many survivors, right?
Very true. I thought I was gonna die back then, too.
If only you died. What a weird thing to say.
So, Miss Cheese, I was thinking, because I think you were in JJ's live earlier and they were talking about merch and everything. I was telling Keisha, my wife, excuse me, if I was to do a logo, I want to have it be a couch. But I don't know what would be on the couch, because like I said, I always say my living room is your living room. I say that in my live a lot because I really mean it. Even though we're not literally in the room together, like physically, but we're still in my living room, like friends used to do back in the day playing games. So I was thinking with my logo, I'll probably do a couch, maybe have like a coffee table in front of it, and maybe items that you would see on a coffee table while a bunch of people are playing games. Maybe a couple cans, because we can't specify whether they're adult cans or non-adult cans, but maybe you'll see like some cans on the table with the coffee table, maybe some snacks like chips, crackers, maybe pizza or something, I'm not sure, but maybe cans, food, and that's as far as I've thought for a new logo. But the logo I would use for my profile picture before using it on merch, because I'd want to see how the logo does with the people that watch my live. So I was thinking I would use the logo first as my profile picture to see what people think before using it on any type of merch.
So, did you ever see Judith during the war?
No, not a chance. I may be a player, but 10-year-old girls are definitely off limits for me.
Oh, jeez.
And it sounds like Judy didn't participate in the war.
Right. I mean, if it was 10 years ago, she'd be 9. That's even younger than me.
The Office Reno. Hey, welcome in. Official. Oh, I read that wrong. I'm sorry. I'm like, okay. Official Reno. Hey, how you doing? Welcome in.
Feel like I never saw Raoul either. They ran away from the battle.
So it was really the Antilochea who fought in the battle?
Yes, I guess so. Though at the time, we thought they were only a really terrible breed of monsters.
Hey, what's up? I was just telling Mrs. Cheese about my idea. I'll let her tell you, because I'm not going to re-explain it. But I thought of an idea for a logo, and I was just telling Mrs. Cheese what I kind of want. And, you know, after she tells you, what do you think?
Wow. You were really in the war, huh, Raven? That's so cool. I thought only Imperial Knights fought in the war.
Maybe I'll tell you more about it when you're older.
Oh man, I don't want to fight the big old monster. F it, let's do it.
Let's eliminate them!
Oh, really? Did they tell you why it kept freezing, or it was just... Do you think it was an internet problem? Are there any type of thunderstorms or in your area? Because that'll happen to me sometimes with, as far as my internet goes. Excuse me. I'd contact TikTok, let me know what's going on.
They know each other.
Because I honestly feel like if TikTok hasn't sent you a statement saying if you did something negative or bad, then maybe they don't know what's going on. I'd contact them. Because you seem like the type of person that keeps your phone updated, so I ain't going to say something like, is it plugged in? Is your internet? I'm not going to say nothing like that, so I feel like you keep your phone updated or your internet updated, so I would contact TikTok. Hey, what's up, guy? You wanna fight?
Destroy them in no time.
Yeah, just send them a little message, explain to them what's going on. Maybe they can help. If not, maybe you may have to contact your internet company. Because I know with like my Roku device,
Let's go.
I have certain apps that act up and sometimes they don't want to stream. And it's funny because it could be an update problem, it could be an internet problem, it could be an app problem. Because like I'll have days where my HBO Max really doesn't want to work right, but my Netflix works perfectly fine, and vice versa. So it's so many issues that could be going on. But I would go with the source and try TikTok first.
Prepare to meet your doom.
Take this.
Oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that. Get him, repeat. I didn't realize doing those combos took away from my TP. I don't know why it's called TP. Why can't it be called MP? Ooh, are we gonna get a beautiful cutscene? Nope, I guess not. Maybe?
This is a Christian city?
Yeah, I was, hold up, before I go into dialogue, y'all. Yeah, I was telling, Cheese, I was telling you, Miss Cheese, about my logo idea. First of all, the logo that I come up with, it's gonna be a little bit before I can do merch. I gotta get my car back because that's how I make money. And anyway, it's gonna be a little bit before I get merch, but I at least want to explore a new logo idea. And I always tell people, you know, and the majority of the time when I'm introducing myself and telling people to like the live, share, blah blah blah, I always tell people the most important thing is my living room is your living room. Just enjoy the live, enjoy each other. You know, something similar to that. Because I want people to feel like they are literally here physically. So I was thinking I wanted to do something with a couch and have like a coffee table with like cans on the coffee table, some snack food, whether it's bags or a pizza box or something that you would see at a person's house when all of your friends got together to game together, you know, to meet up. So like a couch, a coffee table with like some cans, maybe some bottles, some snacks on the table. I want to see something similar to that. That's not my complete idea, but it's kind of the start of an idea. Because if I tell you, welcome to my house, not how I say it, but if I want you to feel like you're there with me physically, I want my logo to present that. But that's what I was thinking. You like that? Maybe we can add a carbon version of your... And you know what? Everybody keeps singing that. Y'all must love the picture of my dog. So yeah, maybe have like a carbon picture of the dog on the floor, the couch. So I guess now you're like the second or third person to say that. So I guess now Grayson has to be in my logo. But it's not a complete logo, but it's a start. Because once again, people know when I stream, I just want you to feel like you're here. Because occasionally, like I'm doing now, I will stop the stream just to talk with y'all. Because that's how it should be, my opinion.
More like the remains of one.
Hey, well, geologist, welcome back. Villain, welcome back. Hey, thank you. Oh yeah, if you want to, yeah, I appreciate it. And I'll, take your time. It ain't gotta be tonight or tomorrow. Just take your time, a week or two from now. But I want to experiment with the logo before thinking about merch, because I want to see how people accept the logo before putting it on anything.
There might be some treasure around here.
What do you think Judith would come here for?
Suppose it wouldn't make much sense to say she was feeling homesick.
And Beautifully Broken renamed. I used to say welcome to J. Rue and his friends when I first started. But Beautifully Broken had say she had come up with an idea that I accept. She said call it J. Rue Crew. I don't know if J. Rue and the Crew, but I think J. Rue Crew is better than J. Rue and the Crew. So I think J. Rue Crew, if that can be fit into it somehow. And that was Beautifully Broken's idea instead of J. Rue and his friends. It was J. Rue Crew.
The hunting blades!
Welcome back, JJ.
Judith!
Judith.
You.
Damn you.
Thanks for coming back, Thor.
Go inform Tyson and Nan.
And once again, apologize for my background noise. There's more than usual because my sinuses are acting up.
Hey, nobody lays a hand on one of our own. If she's broken our laws, we'll settle this amongst ourselves.
Yeah, DM me, whatever. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Oh, Baby Yoda. I need to catch up on that show because I watched the first season. I like Baby Yoda. Hey, no problem, Thor. Oh, by the way, what are you cooking? Because everybody that's in this room, excuse me, loves good food. So if you're cooking something delicious, maybe hook us up with an idea.
Now get out of here.
We're only trying to follow a monster we're hunting. This doesn't involve you.
You know what? They said we were looking for a monster that we were hunting, and it made me think of a game. You know what game I tried to get into? And I'm not saying it's a bad game. I just couldn't get into it. I could never get into Monster Hunter. I tried getting into Monster Hunter, but I never could. What do y'all think?
Okay, this is getting us nowhere. Let me at him!
You're right. It's just a waste of time trying to talk sense to people like this.
And just to let y'all know, the first Monster Hunter I played, I'm not saying it was the first one ever, but the first Monster Hunter I played was on a PSP, and I couldn't get into it.
Anyone who interrupts our conversation is going to be taking a long nap.
Leave. Now. But do you really want to do this?
Yeah, I'm not saying the one I played was the first ever, but the first one I tried to play Thor was on PSP. Hey, Lauren Bateman, how you doing? Hey, thanks for the rose.
things for the sake of the guild.
Judith, tell us everything you know.
Why you destroyed the Blastia, about the Apatheia and the Entelikeia, their relationship to Pharaoh. All of it.
All of it. Tell us, Judith.
And even though you're one of us, your answers will decide your fate.
Oh shit. It's one hell of a outcome, depending on which way it goes.
Punish the unjust, was it? Honestly, I don't know if that's really a good thing or not. We've already come this far. I suppose there's no going back now.
Alright, y'all, forgive me one more time. I've been drinking my beverages. I gotta go to the bathroom again. I promise I'll be right back. I'm sorry. Talk amongst yourself. Again, I apologize.
Come.
Oh yeah, I thought, you know what, I get that same feeling. Yuri might come across as somebody that's
What did you mean about Judy's
an
face?
a-hole at times, but he truly does care. He really does.
If there's one thing that Dawn's last moments taught me, it's that I
Excuse
can
me.
be soft.
And sometimes in life, the people that you think are a-holes, not everyone, but the people that you may think are a-holes, sometimes those are the ones that care the most. Sometimes.
If a part is infected, you cut it off before it infects the
Sometimes
whole.
people are mean
Even
just to
a
be mean,
comrade,
which sucks too.
Entelikeia, or a friend.
You mean even if it's Flynn or Pharaoh?
Lauren, I'm mad that you're not live anymore, because earlier I was told that you were live and I didn't know how much longer I was going to be live, because most of the time when you're live I'm busy and I don't have time to see you, but I definitely got to drop in and see some of your lives, because I've checked out a lot of your videos before you went live, but I would really love to see you live.
Yeah.
But you're live during the
I've
time I'm
chosen
busy.
for myself.
And I promise you, I'm going to get in there one day, Lauren. I promise you. Because I think Match has only checked out one of my lives since I've been going, so I can't get mad at him. It's just during the time frame. You know, he's either asleep or he's busy. So I haven't been blowing you off. I just want to let you know that. Okay. So Let's check. Okay, looks like we only have one way to go. So we already saved. It looks like this is the only way we can go.
The hunting blades again? We didn't just cross paths this time. We're after the same thing.
How have your lives been going though, Lauren?
If it does come to that, you guys don't have to worry about me. But we can't keep Judith waiting. Let's go.
Carol,
Our boy's growing up. Yeah,
isn't there some way we can avoid fighting the hunting blades?
I hope so. But it's pretty much up to them.
Like people I spoke to, they said they like your lives, they think they've been going well. But you personally, how do you think your lives have been going? Looks like that's just a treasure chest. Alright, this looks like the way we're supposed to be going. Oh, Thor, you don't have to say not spoilers for the game. I know that you're never going to spoil the game. So if you ever want to talk about stories that are not part of the game, you don't have to say no spoilers for the game. But yes, I would love to read about backstories for the game as far as the anime goes. Like, I trust you. I know you will never spoil the game. So you personally, you don't have to mention that whenever you want to talk about it. I didn't even know there was an anime though. I think I was in one of Sal's lives, and it wasn't this game, but it was another game. He said almost every JRPG has some type of anime. Like, I didn't even know Final Fantasy had an anime, but I guess apparently it does. Like, the only film that I knew about with Final Fantasy was that first Final Fantasy movie that didn't do too good, and then you had Advent Children, but I didn't know there was an actual anime show for Final Fantasy. But he said almost every JRPG has a anime.
Get ready. I'm taking you down.
Originally nice to protect people with Flynn, but because he hated it. See, they should have put that in the game. That would have been awesome. Like, cause you know they mention his troubled past in the game, but they don't really show it. That would have been awesome if they would have had like, you played Final Fantasy VIII, right, Thor? Before I continue on with what I was about to say, have you played and beaten Final Fantasy VIII? Of course. So you remember in Final Fantasy VIII they have their little dream sequences, like where they fall asleep and they do like missions of other people in the past? That would have been a perfect way in this first game for them to do Yuri's past. Like, if they could have fit in like dream sequences of his past. That would have been a perfect way to explain his past without just saying it was troubled.
I'll do my best.
But they explained some stuff. But I'm talking about like playing like Yuri's past self when he worked for the Knights. That would have been a good way of adding it to the game. Like, put it in dream sequences. In certain towns that we've gone to, like when he goes to bed at night, he dreams of his past, but you're literally playing his past character. I think that would have been like a cool way of explaining his past, but having more interactive.
Alright, here we go. Yay!
But I wouldn't have done it throughout the whole game. You know what I mean? maybe the first part and maybe all of the first part and a little bit of the second part, when y'all go in hotels at night and he falls asleep, he dreams of his past that made him change his mind. Couple battles here and there. I feel like that would have been kind of cool, kind of like FF8 with the dream sequences. I don't think we came from this way. Like if I grew in Q. Yeah, that would have been cool. Dude, I wish she was in the live when he pushed him into the sand. Like his whole attitude just changed after he pushed Kimura in the sand.
We're done.
Like there was no feelings when he pushed Kimura in the sand. I was tripping off that.
So, you are aware that this place was the ground on which the Great War was fought.
He pushed him into the sand, went back to town, and was just sitting down like shit didn't happen. Like I know in his head he was reflecting on what he did, but when people were asking him questions, there was no emotion.
Yeah, we heard from the old man here.
The Great War was sparked by a type of Blastia. What?
Oh man, I'm gonna have to look at that. So I'm definitely gonna replay this when I beat it. No time soon after I beat it. But I'm definitely gonna have to Google all the side missions and everything that I haven't done since. Because normally when I play an RPG, I'll do like a couple side missions here and there. But I'll do like the main mission, complete the game. Then I'll go back and play it again, and I'll try to get in majority, if not all of the side missions.
This was not a Blastia that had been excavated.
Like, you remember the ruby weapon in the desert from Final Fantasy VII? I didn't do that till like the second or third time until after I beat it. And you know how in Final Fantasy VII you could breed the chocobos and you can get the Knights of the Round Table? I didn't do that till like the second or third time. Like I said, when it comes to an RPG, I try to do the main mission the first time around. I do the main mission the first time around, maybe a couple side missions, and if I really like the game, I'll go back and I'll play through it again 2 or 3 times, maybe more, just to knock out all the side missions if I can.
It had been constructed in the city of Temsa using a new type of technology.
The swimsuit costumes? That sounds hilarious, actually.
The Hermes Blastia. Hermes Blastia?
I've never heard of it. And if you say it was newly built,
I didn't think you could make a new Blastia.
The Hermes models were even more effective at converting air into energy.
Yeah, I hope everything works out for you, Cheese. Because what you just described, that just seems weird. Hopefully it's their problem and you ain't got to go back and contact the internet company or whatever else. Hopefully it's a TikTok problem. And you can solve it after that.
They were intended
Excuse me.
to revolutionize the technology of Blastia.
Now, question, Thor. For me personally, this will not ruin the game. So I'm asking you, because for me personally, it won't ruin the game. After I beat this game, will I still have, when I restart the game, will I have everything that I had in the beginning, or will I have to go back through and get everything again?
But something went wrong.
Oh, I won't have nothing unlocked? I'm not gonna lie, to me that kind of sucks. I like it when I beat a game. When I go back and play through it again, I have everything that I unlocked. And people are like, well, it makes it easier. Well, I deserved it. You know, like Metal Gear Solid 4. You know how long it took me to unlock Stealth and Bandana and all the weapons in Metal Gear Solid 4? It took me a long ass time. So I deserve everything that I earned. And this game, I'm not saying it's like super hard, but it's a difficult game. I feel like everything that I've unlocked and every weapon that I got, I should be able to have it when I restart the game. Wait, it will let me keep all the skills equipped. Oh, I misread it. Yes, I'm glad. Yes, I want to keep everything that I had.
The Blastia using these Hermes-type formulas required massive quantities of air.
Including the swimsuits that Judith can wear, even though she's pretty much wearing a swimsuit.
The air Krina began producing abnormal amounts of air in order to compensate. That would mean the end, not just of humanity, but all life on this planet.
Hold up, I missed the comment. It's frustrating because in 2 hour stream my video will freeze 7 to 8 times. Geez, that might be an internet problem. Like, obviously you've paid your bill, but that may be an internet company. Hopefully it's a TikTok problem, but you might have to contact your internet company when you wake up if TikTok hasn't got back to you. I'm not that big of a tech guy. If there's any tech people in here that know about Cheese's stream freezing up and why he can't do a stream, if it's not TikTok problem, is it possibly an internet problem?
Just like we saw in Cave Mock and the Wisdom of Kados. Wouldn't like to see that happen everywhere.
Because like I said, I'm assuming you paid your bills, so it can't be an internet. It might be an internet problem even if you paid.
The Entelekea realized the dangers of the Hermes Blastia before the humans, and they moved to destroy them.
Which created a conflict that grew until it eventually became the Great War.
So then the Entelekea fought against the humans to help the planet?
But in the past, Cheese, it only happened maybe twice. My internet kept freezing, and not as much as what you described, but I did have to stop a couple lives, so once again, hopefully it's a TikTok problem.
But why didn't they tell the humans how dangerous those Blastia were?
Neither side probably cared much if the other brought itself to ruin.
It has to be a ticket issue. I can't see anything else. Like when my internet froze, it froze twice. The first time it froze, I think it was a TikTok problem. But the second time it froze, I'm with BreezeLine. I don't know if y'all have heard of that internet, but compared to other companies, they're better than what I've had. But BreezeLine was having some issues with the internet, and it froze, but the 5G on my phone took over, and it froze a few times after that, only because I was running off of the 5G and not the home internet. That's why I said it could be a lot of issues, but I think it's the tickets.
There's never been any love lost between
Or the TikTok, that's what I meant. I'm sorry.
Probably didn't talk much.
I said ticket. I mean TikTok. That should be a new word for TikTok is tickets. I'm sorry, I'm just rambling.
Or maybe there was another reason. But what does any of this have to do with you, Julie?
Ooh, that too. I didn't think of that. Because remember I was down for a week because of some BS? It was shortly after The ones I just told you about, those 2 lives, was actually shortly after I was down for a week, so it probably is that.
Temsa fell to the flames of war, and the technology of the Hermes Blastia was believed lost.
Yeah, you warned me about that with the last boss, so I definitely believe you. Joey, wait a minute, Joey, the same, hey Joey, I ain't gonna put you on blast, but I know who you are.
Wait, you mean there are still Hermes models in operation?
Tell him I said hi, Joey. And where the hell is he at?
Yes, at Rago's mansion, Emmett Hill, Gospel.
Yeah, that could be, definitely cheese. That's definitely what it got to be.
Sarah's Blastia Vesperia.
That new Ceres Blastia must have been a Hermes Blastia.
So then you've been destroying the Blastia in place of the Entelekea.
Yeah.
You could have mentioned that. Why didn't you say something? Were you gonna save the world all on your own? Are you stupid?
Rita really does not like Judith at all.
What was that?
How you been, Joey, though? Has everything been good?
Oh,
Yes, I am on Match's Discord. I was just explaining to Tiff a few lives ago. Like, I have, I don't have cheese yet, but I'm part of Sal's, JJ's, Matches, and I think Boneyard. I'm part of at least 4 to 5 Discords, but I'm not as active. Like, I'll go in there and check in from time to time. But when it comes to the Discords, I'm not as active. Not because I don't want to, it's just, I don't know. I can't explain it. Like, I love the people that I'm following. Or as Match would say, I love the people that I'm following. I'm just not as active on the Discords. Not as much as I should be. But I don't have a Discord yet personally. But I'm active as far as like other people's Discords go. People keep telling me I need to get a Discord too. I'm new to the whole streaming stuff, y'all. So when it comes to like Discords and TikTok Live Studio, like y'all see, I'm still using my cell phone. I really am trying to get a laptop. I'm trying to be more involved. And if I'm not as involved as I am compared to other streamers, it's not that I don't want to. I'm still new to it. It sounds like an old man's response. So I'm trying to be more involved than what I am.
you will not pass. You're a person, aren't you? How can you defend a monster?
I don't have a Discord. Like, did you send it on someone that we're cool with? Because to my knowledge, I don't think I ever opened up a Discord for people to be part of. You can still DM me though.
Didn't you get the news?
I'll keep an eye out for it though.
Nobody lays a hand on one of our own.
Oh, okay, Matches. Okay, I'll check it off when I get. I'll check it out when I get off here. I promise.
We won't allow that. Not even from you, Nan.
We have a conversation over here. Come out.
I can't believe these guys. Such scallywags.
Thor, you still here? So obviously, I don't think this is the battle you're talking about. If it is, it is. If it ain't, it ain't. You already know the whole ordeal. Judith. Who should I replace with Judith? Your opinion. Repeat. Okay. That's what I tried to do. Oh, okay. I get what it was doing. At a party. I gotta go to Judith first. And go to repeat.
All monsters should be killed.
That's the rule of the hunting blades. I don't care what you think of monsters. I will protect Mario, even if it costs me my life.
It's pretty
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
The ordinary is automatically evil.
Hating monsters is punishable by death.
They're worse than monsters. They just got instinct. You got brains. So what's your excuse?
Shut up! We hunting blades will not back down.
So I guess we just gotta fight this out.
Don't blame me for what happens.
Yeah, you can send it on my email too. Whatever works for you. I'll check both. Oh, come the hell on, bro. What the? Oh, you are starting to piss me off.
Someone protect me while I'm casting. Okay.
Oh, now you've got it done it.
What the Oh, I'm about to serve you something. Ooh, I got you on this one.
Pretty good.
Stop running. Stop Floyd Mayweathering me. Bro, this person acting like Floyd Mayweather. Alright, I'll definitely check it out, Miss Cheese.
That's the logical.
Nan, I'm sorry.
Wait a minute, was I supposed to be going? Let me see if there's a save point.
What's happening?
Raoul is trying to evolve as an Intellicaia.
Yeah, Thor. Even if it was the wrong way, that's how I look at it.
It looks like he's suffering.
Alright, give me a second. swear, some of y'all are actually some of the best followers I know, and I'm not saying that to sound corny, but I am lactose intolerant, and that's all I'm gonna say. I had some good food,
You can
and once
do
again,
it.
that's all I'm gonna say.
No! I want to heal your wounds, but my power is poison to you, isn't it?
Healing wounds isn't your power, Estelle.
What do you mean?
Excuse me. Oh, your head to bed? Hey, thank you. Thank you for coming in, Miss Cheese. You have a wonderful night. Excuse me. I just saw that. So thank you for coming in. I'll check out the email and I'll check out the Discord. And I will get back to you and Mr. Cheese later on. You have a wonderful night. Thank you.
Don't you remember Bellius's words?
Power corrupts, but you are different. Never lose that kindness, the compassion you so readily show to others.
Dorothy, welcome in. Thank you for coming in. How are you doing today?
My compassion for others. Your thoughts are reaching my womb. I'm sure of it.
All we can do now is hope for the best. Well now.
Amazing.
So, Thor, let me ask you this again. For me, it's not a spoiler. With everything I've been going through and you watching, am I close to the end of chapter 2? You don't have to tell me what battle or whatever it is that brings me close. Just a yes or no. Am I close to the end of chapter 2?
I knew you could do it.
Hey, mechanic. How you doing? Thank you for coming in. It's great seeing you. How you been?
Your partner seems like he's gonna be just fine.
Yes. Thank you all for helping to protect him. This is something I couldn't have done alone.
You're one of us. Of course we'd help.
I'm sorry you had a bad day. I am. I'm glad it's better now.
That's right.
You went to no contact. Bro, I'm sorry to freaking hear that. Look, I'm not going to go into detail, but I honestly feel that 100%. I had to do that with a friend that I grew up with since 93. I'll be 44 in June. I was 13. And I had to do that with him because of his disrespectfulness towards me and my wife and a few other family members. And that was about a year ago. But that's all I'm going to say because I don't want to go into grave detail. But so I understand, and it's freaking hard. But it does get better, I promise. Because you don't need that negativity in your life.
Didn't I tell you? You got through to him.
Dude, mechanic, I really do. Jeez. I promise you, in the long run, everything is going to get better. I promise. And I know that sounds like a cliche answer, but there's some truth behind that cliche answer.
You make it through to Pharaoh as well. want to meet him?
How'd the conversation go?
That's up to Estelle to decide.
I'll go. It's been the purpose of my journey after all. Are you sure? What if you end up getting killed? Even still, I've got to stand firm on this.
It won't be too long before the hunting flights send reinforcements. How about a change in scenery before they show up and spoil the party?
It sounds like the day didn't go as bad as it seems. Like emotionally, it was probably a messed up day. But from what you just said,
There's only one path
the
down.
understanding at the end of it, both y'all's lives are going to be much better, hopefully, after that. It reminds me of, shoot, I'm having a brain fart. The country song, Last Night We Let the Liquor Talk. She told, what was his name? What is his name? But it reminds me of that country song. We said it all. I can't even think of the words right now because I've been having my own adult beverages. But you know what I'm talking about. It sounds like y'all had that type of night. But in the long run came to an understanding.
Have you lost your mind?
Get on. We'll fly as far as the Fiertia.
By the way, I love that song. I wish I could have seen him when he came to the shoe, but I couldn't afford the tickets because he came to the shoe and it was a 3-day event.
We can finish talking once we arrive.
Said that you wish I was somebody I met, but baby, it still isn't all right. You know, in the past, when you've described everything that you've been going through, it does sound like the friendship was a lot better, and I hope that you can get that back for you and your family's sake. I really do hope that y'all can get that back. You'd probably be one of the few people that can do that. As far as like the whole friendship and all that goes with that aspect of it.
She must be exhausted.
Yeah, I mean, she just killed over.
I think as far as coming back as a friend, I think it's still plausible from everything that you've described. I don't know. I'm just going by everything you've described in the past and the conversation that you said you had today. It's something that if it can be salvaged for the sake of your family, it should be, but if not, at least for the sake of the family, come to an understanding at least.
Wasn't expecting that.
I bet she watched over Raoul the entire time he was
Yeah,
involved.
exactly.
She probably didn't get much sleep.
Friends first.
She probably had no idea when the hunting blades would attack either.
Because there's probably a lot of people in this room that was a product of a divorce or a bad relationship between parents, and they wish there was something that their parents could have did something differently. Like,
She was putting up a brave front, but she must have been near the end of her rope.
is no one ever looks at it. I'm not saying you in particular, mechanic, but when it comes to like bad relationships and divorce, the parents never look at it through the eyes of a child. And with me, like when my parents first got divorced, I'm not saying it was messy or horrible, but it was bad enough to where when you're looking at both sides as a child, you're like, what the hell? Why can't they get along? And even if both parents can get along, even though they're not friends, you know, it's still good for that child as well. I was 9, 10 years old when my mom and my dad got divorced.
She's just dumb. She doesn't know how to express what she's feeling.
But I wasn't 20, I was 22. So you're looking at 9 or 10 when it first happened, but I was 22 when I first learned everything that happened between the both of them. But as a child, I was understanding to why they were doing what they were doing, but not 100%. But I was somewhat understanding. But at the age of 22, I was able to break everything down. I'm like, oh, I get it now. So to those people with young children and y'all are splitting up with those parents, if they're like 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 or whatever, you know, they're more understanding than what you think they are. But as an adult, when you tell them the full story, which I think that's the best way to do it, they're definitely going to be like, oh, I get it.
I'm really glad we're able to help Judy out.
Yep, that's about how old me and my brother were. I was like 9 or 10, he was like 14 or 15.
We can finish talking with her tomorrow. We should let her sleep now.
Like, and, you know, we understood a little bit, but we were still teenagers. But when we became adults and we learned the full story, we were like, oh, okay. Why didn't you say that shit in the first place? But there's only so much you can tell a kid. Like, if I was to go on like what my dad was doing, it would get me kicked off of TikTok. That's the only way I could put it.
In fact,
Still love my dad,
shut up myself.
but what he was doing, it's not TikTok approved. Hell, I wouldn't be. My dad was Air Force. I wouldn't be surprised if I had a half brother in Japan. Which I kind of wish I did. Because I really love video games. And Japan has all the cool technology. So we're going to save this game as it is. I'm not leaving alive. I'm just leaving this game. What am I going to... So she won't go... Okay, hold up. I gotta go back up and read. The friend I just went to... With no contact with... Oh. Okay. Okay. So the last statement that you said, maybe I missed some things above that. Is that a good or a bad thing? Because I don't want to comment on that. Because when I see the evict part, won't be able to evict, I look at that as a good thing. But in your situation, I'm not sure. So for you, is that a good thing? Oh, okay, hold up. Let me exit out of here. That ain't what I wanted to do. I'm sorry. everyone new to the room, if I missed y'all, I apologize. I was playing Tales of Vesperia. I just exited out after about 3 hours. Damn, has it been that long? And I'm playing a wind down game of mine. I'm playing Final Fantasy 9 Easy Mode. Did beat this game a couple times when it first came out. With the Switch for Final Fantasy 9, you can go into the configuration and you can max out pretty much everything: your money, your abilities, your HP, your MP. So I'm playing this in easy mode where everything is maxed out. Why? Because I just want to play for the story mainly. So we are playing Final Fantasy 9 on the Switch, easy mode. That's what I call it. So thank you for coming in. While you're here, tap that screen. If you're not already following, please follow. Share it to all your friends. We are the J. Roo Crew. And I appreciate y'all stopping in. I have beaten this game before, but I still don't want any spoilers for anyone that hasn't played this game. But advice is always welcome. I haven't played this game in 20 plus years, so there's some things I've forgotten. So if you still want to come in and be like, go left, right, up, or unlock this or get this weapon, hell, I'm up for advice. That's fine with me. Gifts are accepted, but I don't expect them. I just want to play games and have fun with y'all. My living room is your living room. Let's have fun together, play games together. That's all I care about. But thank you for stopping in. And talk to all the wonderful people that's in my chat. Make some new friends. Absolutely gotta go. Absolutely gotta go. I just dropped. Was gonna own my home. She was gonna own your home. Alright, so I don't know where I should be going from here. It's been a second. We're just gonna wing this. Wait a minute. I just got to this side. Oh shit. Oh damn. I'm sorry, TikTok. Yeah, you did. I forgot about that. Oh crap. Yes. Look at me cussing. No, I'm listening. I promise. I forgot. So if they're gonna, so if they're gonna, so are you gonna be able to? Obviously, you're gonna be able to stay, but financially, that I'm assuming that's good for you. In 12 months, I have. It's paid off. Oh, wait. Okay. Oh, so you definitely gonna be, after everything's said and done, you should be good. Wasn't that food? Look, man, we're paying $1,100 for our rent right now, and that's just the rent. That's not including everything else. So yeah, that definitely, that definitely sounds good. switching off. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't mean to keep doing this, y'all. Really don't know what to play, but I don't feel like stopping live. So, okay, you said no house payment. Are you talking about like property tax? Because that's what I'm thinking. Because I'm thinking like 400 rent, no house payment. I'm thinking like property tax. I could be wrong. I'm sorry. Oh shit. Okay, I misread everything. And that was the agreement that was come on by the system, I'm assuming? Oh, okay. Well, it's nice that y'all can come to a mutual agreement. I had a friend of mine with her, and this was probably about 15, 16 years ago. And I don't remember the exact amount, but they had a child together, and they came upon an agreement for the money for the child. And she was I haven't spoke to her in years. I don't know how she's doing. I hope she's doing great. But the last time I spoke to her was about 5 or 6 years ago. But the last time I spoke to her, she was telling me about how he wanted to pay less money on their original agreement, and he ended up taking her to court, and the system ended up making him pay about maybe $300 more than their upon agreement. He thought he was actually going to win in the case. That's why when it comes to situations like yours and others similar to that, if two people can come upon an agreement instead of taking it to the system, that's probably the best way to do it. Because if you take it to the system, somebody's going to lose, somebody's going to win. In his case, he lost. Because she wasn't even asking for more. He wanted to ask for less for paying for their child, and ended up paying more. And he was just better off. Yeah, I know y'all see it very easy. Who cares? Oh shit, I gotta go this way. Oh, just to let y'all know this is Metal Gear Solid 2. What I'm about to do, I do not like this part of the game. Now, when you say pass on the house, other than a financial agreement, what else does that consist of? Because I'm assuming it's more than just financial. Is it like, shit, what are the words I'm looking for? I'm sorry, mechanic. You mean more than just financial, more like, I'm sorry, I don't know how to explain it. It's late. I apologize. Oh, okay. And that was something that y'all couldn't do at first? Oh, shit. Avoid that. Hold up, mechanic. Hold on, give me a second, mechanic. I'll go get back to the comments. Let me get to this here real quick. Shit, I forgot about this boss fight. That's definitely a good thing. That's definitely a good thing. Thing is, it's like I vaguely remember some of the stuff you were talking about in the past, and I remember you talking about the family being involved on that side. But my whole question is, and I think I know you've explained this, but I don't remember. Like, this is between you, her, the kids, and I understand why the family feels the reason to get involved. Like, I never understood that. Like, when my parents were going through their shit, there was probably mainly only a couple people involved. But even so, it shouldn't even be one or two. Like, I don't understand that. That boggles my mind. Like, I understand people care about their sisters or brothers, aunts, uncles, or whatever. But when it comes to legal stuff like that, it's like you shouldn't be there. I guess that's what I'm saying. I don't remember. If you did, I don't remember. His dialogue on the game is showing really clear. Just to let y'all know, this is Metal Gear Solid 2. I can't explain why the glasses are on. It's something I unlocked after beating the game. But we were playing Tales of Vesperia. This is MGS2. And this is my wind down game. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be on here. I just want to play something before leaving alive. I think we've been a little over 3 hours, so thank you for everybody that's coming in. But yeah, this is my wind down game. Enjoy the conversation between me and anyone else in the chat. Thanks for popping in. Hey, Double D, welcome back.
We were abandoned to take the fall in their cover-up. We were labeled as killers responsible for the
And you know what? It's always the parents that get involved somehow.
believed every word, turning a deaf
It's
ear
always the
whenever we
parents.
To the contrary, our only goal is to wipe them
If
from the
everybody
face
would
of
just
the
let,
earth and destroy
you know what?
the
I ain't going into
souls
detail.
created along with
But
them.
when it comes to stuff that you're going to know, the parents and family members just need to. It's the best way I can put it. I got a lot of feelings about that.
Final check for activating Arsenal has been completed. All Arsenal personnel report to your stations.
Well, it sounds like Arsenal is ready to go into operation.
Damn it.
You're still hoping that the girl can install that virus.
I think the only reason I have a good amount of feelings of everything you're telling me is I'm
Shame you're not going to be able to
looking at it still through the eyes of a child, of everyone arguing amongst each other.
byproduct of the microbes.
I don't know.
Buoyancy is practically non-existent thanks to the high oxygen content. What you want from you don't come up. Take a good look at your grave. Show me what you've got.
And I shouldn't be looking at it like that, but unfortunately.
Jack?
It's a good thing it saved you the trouble though. Excuse me.
Hang on.
Shit. Where the hell you at? Shit. Bro.
My body.
No! Get up! Get up! Get up! Oh, my aim is off. Alright, y'all. No one of those, man. So you're going to bed? Alright, mechanic. I'm just now reading that comment. Have a good night, and I'll see you in another chat. I'll be ending this chat here soon. Everybody, enjoy this cutscene. I'm going to the bathroom right quick, and I'll get back at y'all. I'll be right back.
Colonel, it apparently completed the final check procedure for arsenal gear. Find Emma on the double. You've got to get her to install the virus program that the president gave you. When you find her, take her to the computer room on level B2 in the core of Shell 1. Snake, did you catch all that? Thinking on time. Arsenal's going active. Yeah, I heard. The hostage rescue's gonna have to wait. I'm going after Emma. We'll secure the computer room. Looks like we can't install the virus program without Emma. Can't your partner do it? I would if I could, but the security for this system is no joke. I need more time. That's why we need her. Understood. I'll make sure you have your family reunion. What's up? A lot of years have passed between you and me. Then you should see her, right? I don't have the right to see her. We can talk about this later. Right. I think you better get moving. Emma's in the locker room to the north, right? I'm on it.
Excuse me, Grayson. Excuse me, sir. Alright. One more question. Did I tell you I figured out why? No. I don't think you did. What's the distance? No, I definitely know you didn't say that. That also happened today? No, that wasn't that way. Move, Grayson. Okay, there we go.
Snake, I don't see Emma.
Jack, do you need to save?
Jack, about trying to break into your room.
Rose, just forget about it.
No, listen to me. I said I did it because I was worried about you.
So what was the
It wasn't
response?
just that.
What?
I was suspicious. I thought there might be someone else.
Someone else?
Another woman.
Like, I know
Rose.
what the response was, but in the words. That's what I
Sometimes
meant.
you're so horribly cold.
No, I wouldn't.
I'm serious. Sometimes I feel like you're pushing me away. So I,
Did you get in?
yeah,
Are you satisfied now? There wasn't anyone there, was there?
no. No, there was no one there. There was absolutely no one in your room. Not another woman, not me, not even you.
Rose.
I'm sorry. I just want.
I'm so sorry that you've been going through all this.
Hey, Jack. Take care.
Shit, we're going to press for that. So after everything that you told me from the conversation and everything,
Are you alright?
with the house,
Who are you?
it's the right words I'm looking for.
Right. I'm getting you out of here.
Between the conversation you had today and everything that y'all gone through with the
Where are
house,
you taking me this time?
the kids, and the divorce and everything that's happening, do you feel comfortably like everything will eventually be okay?
What, do you?
And I don't want to focus on the conversation that you said you had today, but at the end of that conversation, what you said after 6 hours, it seems like everything may work its way out. Because before today's conversation, everything that you've described
I have nanomachines.
in the past, it just seemed like
That's what I've been trying to
all hell was to break loose.
Rescue me?
Actually, I
But
need your help to
after
stop
today, with
I
everything you
understand
described,
one might be able to
you said yes, you do. So I hope the best
come with me to Shell One.
for everything in the future, for the both of y'all, that y'all can just work everything out on a mutual agreement.
Come on.
And it sounds like you're doing that without the
This place
system,
will be flooded
so that's a
soon.
good thing. Hey Sal, what's up? Hey, that's actually, like I said, I've never dealt with the system. I don't have any kids. But from people I know, if you can keep the system out of it and stay with those mutual agreements, and it sounds like you can after today's 6-hour conversation, I think y'all can. Sal, this is MGS2, just to let you know.
How do you know?
Your brother told me.
He's really here.
That's right. He's here to rescue you.
I don't believe you. You'd never come for me.
And I'm telling you he's here, waiting for us at Shell One.
No. He left me. My mother. When we needed him the most. When my father died, all he could think about was himself.
Emma, we can go over all that
She
later.
says she
But
could.
first, we have to get out of here.
No. I hate water.
Forgiving
It's
you,
hopeless.
you know what?
I can't swim.
That guy. I ain't the one that did it. That's all I'm gonna say.
You can do it.
But I would take it as
Come on.
I would take it as
Inside, you know you can swim.
I don't know the exact details of everything I've been through, but the way you worded it, I'm like, wait, how you forgiving?
I'll guide you.
But I ain't the one that.
I was injected with something.
That's how I saw it. Maybe I saw it wrong.
Trouble moving them.
Listen,
Maybe I saw it wrong. I don't know every detail of y'all's personal life, but that's how I saw it. Like, how you forgiving me for what you?
And all I have to do is hold my breath.
that's right.
How long?
Just a little while.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. That's how I got here.
I don't think I can do it. I'm not good at holding my breath.
Look, Emma.
When's the end of your shift, Sal? What time you off? You gonna take some of those
Chest and listen to
gas station tornadoes home?
Count the beats. Don't think about anything else. When you reach 100, open your eyes.
'Cause I
At that
would.
time, you'll be on the other side. Give me a signal if you think you're going to.
Oh, okay.
What will you do then?
I'll swim faster.
So it was one of those, and you don't have to go into detail, mechanic. You don't have to put everything on TikTok, but it was just a yes or no. So it was one of those, you did it, so I'm gonna do it type of things that happened.
Okay, let's go.
I'm closing my eyes.
Take some deep breaths. 1, 2, 3.
Wait.
What is it?
Let me take off my glasses.
You know,
And like I said, you don't have to go into
There's
great
nothing
detail,
wrong with my
but
eyes.
okay.
I wear them for show.
Okay. Yeah, you don't have to go into any more detail after that, mechanic.
No, it's not like that. I like glasses. And there's this guy I like to
To be honest with you, just to make you laugh,
somebody want
I was telling you about my
anyway,
mom and my dad. When I say mother, I mean my stepmom. Or, people who know me know when I say my mom, I mean my biological mom. But anyway, when it comes to my mom and my dad divorce, she divorced him because he was basically out roaming the streets. That's the best way I'm going to put it. And my brother and I, we talk about this all the time. We should have been like when my dad went to Japan. Excuse me. We should have went to Japan with my dad because they weren't divorced when he went to Japan. They were quote unquote separated. My brother and I joke about this all the time. We said we should have went to Japan with my dad so my mom could have been out in those streets too. Like, if you knew me personally and you knew how my mom is, the fact, because my mom is one of those southern innocent type stereotypical country girls that hasn't done anything bad, maybe drank a beer, took a hit of a cigarette here and there. But we feel like if we would have went to Japan with my dad, my mom probably would have actually enjoyed her life a little bit more. That's why I bring that up. Yeah, I remember my parents were, when he came back from Japan, because we were still in Roanoke, Virginia during the time frame. When he came back from Japan, they had one of those serious talks too. They were like in the bedroom for like 3 hours before they decided what they wanted to do. And that's how I wound up in California on the base. Because after they split up, I had to make a decision of staying with my mom or moving in with my dad, and I was 10 years old. hardest decisions I've probably had to make in my life. It's 10 years old and you gotta decide to live with your mom or dad.
Talk to you soon, Jack.
That should never be put on a child. But I still had to make that decision. Alright, y'all, after this whole dialogue here, which is a few minutes, I want to say 3 to 5 minutes, I'm going to end this chat just to give y'all a heads up. So after this whole dialogue, I'm going to end this live, but we can watch this together, talk amongst each other for those 3 to 5 minutes. So don't leave right away. We could still,
You did good.
for 3 to 5 minutes, if you want to pay attention to what they're saying, that's fine. If not, if y'all want to BS with each other or me, just do what y'all do. I'll turn it up a little bit for y'all though.
I remember my brother giving me a piggyback ride. I was sleeping with my ear against his back. I could hear his heartbeat.
Sounds like you were close.
We were, back then. We were stepchildren in our parents' second marriages. Wherever my brother went, I used to tag along. My brother didn't have any close friends, so he used to take care of me. We both wanted to be loved so much that we used to pretend.
Sometimes you gotta force the argument.
Yeah, we used to play house. My brother was the husband, and I was
It
the
reminds
wife.
me of an episode of How I Met Your
But
Mother.
it was always make-believe.
When Marshall and Lily were trying to avoid the argument. I can't remember which character it was,
But I think I know what you mean.
but one of them forced the argument so they could get it out.
Right, what's your status?
Colonel, I've got Emma Enric here. We've managed to avoid drowning.
Good job. Get her over to Shell 1 as soon as you can.
Love you.
That's going to be hard with the connecting bridge on the upper level destroyed.
Didn't Golden say something about taking the oil fence at the bottom of Strut L?
Yeah, I remember that.
You should be able to go down by way of Strut L. Try
That's a
and
good
get over
thing.
there.
What about Emma?
By you forcing
She
that
injected
argument,
something and she can't walk without any help.
something positive turned out.
Free your hands of any
Sometimes you have to
and
force the
hold down
argument.
action button to give her a hand.
Because neither party wants to talk about it, but somebody has to step
Hit the
forward.
action button. Emma can sit and wait until you help her back up. And be careful. You won't be able to use any weapons while you're leading her. Now head for Strut L.
We're on our way.
Right. We've infiltrated the computer room. Watch it.
We're going to skip past this dialogue. For anyone that's a conspiracy theory nut that's in the room,
What can I do for you?
this next cutscene you'll probably be interested in. So we're going to save here just in case. And for this next cutscene coming up, skip past this dialogue. If you're into conspiracy theories, whether you believe them or not, you'll probably more than likely like this next cutscene.
Emma, Snake and Hal are waiting for us in Shell 1's computer room. I've got this disk that the president gave me. This disk is supposed to contain a virus that can corrupt Arsenal Gear's operating system. We need you to...
This is my program. Why did the president give it to you?
Oh wow.
Did something happen to the president?
Sounds like y'all had a good talk with
President. He's dead.
What?
yeah.
You actually wrote this
That would be
virus?
hard for anyone
It's
to
not
admit.
really a virus. It's more like a worm cluster. It's actually a delayed effect autonomous
said, you
program
said,
designed
when
to
I asked you how
engage
your day was, you
WCW
said it was
and
bad.
its nerve connections using
Emotionally, it sounds like it was
WCW.
bad,
Of
but
course. I created it.
in the long run, emotionally, it sounds like it was still
Well,
relieving. I don't want to say good, but emotionally, it sounds like it was also a relief.
Yes, but I only know what I've been told.
can you tell me what you know?
After, it sounds like you're gonna have a better sleep
Sure,
compared to the
but
rest.
it's hard to put into words.
Right. Are you reading me, Emma?
Yes, loud and clear.
The president said that Arsenal gear was the Patriots' key to supremacy.
That's as good a description as any.
What exactly is it?
It's a massive data processing system capable of controlling
All right, conspiracy
information on a
theory
global
nuts.
scale.
A data processing system?
That's right. The system's
This is
essential
something
device
that
for
would
maintaining
interest
the
y'all.
Patriots' control.
You've lost me.
Well, in this day and age, information emerges from every direction and is freely distributed. A variety of information gathered by servers
It's not too
involving
bad.
the latest in high-speed communication networks and P2P technology is rapidly circulated to individuals. In fact, the speed of this circulation process is accelerating on an almost daily basis. The Patriots seem to be afraid of this development. Apparently, they believe that their role will shift from dominant to dominated. Let me give you an example. You're aware of Solid Snake's anti-metal gear activities, aren't you?
Yeah, I know a little about it.
Well, that's just a small sample of uncontrolled information. I can guarantee you the Patriots did not want Solid Snake's name publicized. Now, look at it like this. Political scandal, corporate corruption. Up until now, the Patriots have managed to keep a lid on these and other self-serving events. But with their existing data processing system, they're no longer able to effectively control the flow of information generated at the individual level. With the newly created system, they can fully regulate digital information. High-level information can be categorized in stages, given clearance levels, and deleted as necessary, never to be seen.
I think you have a right to know.
By deleting such
Maybe not
information,
100%,
Patriots
but
can
some
shape
of
the
it.
course of history as they
With everything
see
you've
fit.
been going through, you had a right to know some of it. Maybe not all of it, but
Not to mention the lifespan
at least
of
know
average
what
individuals
some of the
is
cause
extremely
was of
limited.
what y'all going
On
through.
the other hand, digital information lasts virtually forever. It doesn't deteriorate.
So?
The alphabet, 26 letters, right? It could have been 30 letters. What if the 4 deleted letters were controlled by a program?
Impossible.
It's not. In fact, something similar is already underway. Do you know how many genes exist in an individual?
About 30 to 40,000?
Right. That's what was announced at the turn of the century. But there's actually 100,000 according to the original theory advanced by the scientific community. Information regarding the remaining 60,000 was suppressed by the Patriots.
Ooh.
No.
Why? How would you know? Do you know what a gene looks like? Did you count them yourself?
There are research organizations.
Of course.
Yeah.
And their reports have already been subtly altered. They're even beginning to believe the doctored reports. GW is a system that allows the Patriots to decide what will be recorded in tomorrow's history.
So what we're talking
You're
about
right.
is one huge censorship system for deleting
You have questions,
information
they
which
should
might
be
be
answered.
inconvenient to the Patriots.
Exactly.
You deserve to know because both of y'all going through the same shit. At least let me know
Is installed in
why it is the way it
It's the only
is.
system in the world with an object neural AI that has a parallel processing
Because for the
capacity
both of y'all, at least knowing the truth will help you.
I suppose that being a
You know,
specialist
get over
in
it quicker.
AI and complex
I guess that's the best way I can
played
put
a
it.
significant
At
role
least
in
knowing the
the
truth, you can get over it
Metal Gear
quicker
project.
than just being in the dark.
What do you mean? I guess there are plenty of other reasons.
Yes, there are.
I understand.
Like, you know, I guess the best way I can put it,
Actually designed to protect the GW.
the best analogy I could put it,
Yes.
imagine getting fired from a job
Your weapons, and is fully equipped with
and they're like, oh, well,
cyber
Josh, you're fired. Well, why?
physically and logically, it's
Well, I
not
can't tell you.
just
We're just going to fire you.
But is the
At least
AI
if you tell me
actually
why
capable of
I'm
controlling
fired,
everything?
I
No,
can get over it
GW is
quicker.
only the system's core.
I guess that's the
It's
best
only
way I
deciding
could
what
put it.
data is stored or deleted.
You know, I guess that's the best,
Actual
best way
subsystem
I
for
can
executing the task
describe it.
exists within our
In your
social
case,
What?
if we're going through this and we're getting a divorce and we're going through all this shit, at least give me some contact to how you
The
feel.
Y2K problem?
That's right.
Content. That's what I meant. Content of
Our
how you
government
feel.
supplied the world with a countermeasure program using the internet at full capacity. The program was distributed to every governmental organization, every key facility throughout the world. In addition, the same program was included in an OS application for distribution among the public.
Let me guess. designed by the Patriots.
Yes, and everything supplied from that day onward contains the same program.
Impossible.
Do you know how a computer operates? Do you really know the basic principles on how data is exchanged? Nobody's aware of it, but there's a subsystem in place, and it's about to be activated.
Is that why Solidus wants to burn out every electrical circuit in Manhattan with a nuclear blast?
Yeah, they do say karma's a
But the overall
bitch.
system isn't actually complete.
What?
It still lacks the necessary factors for judging situations. I heard they were planning a
Like,
major
I can't
experiment in the next
imagine.
few days to provide complex data for GW to study.
I haven't been in a lot of relationships. This is the first marriage,
It's not
and
your fault.
I'm
It wasn't
happy,
for the
she's happy, but
terrorists.
Yeah,
and
you're right.
job-wise, I can't imagine
I think that's about
being
all I
at a
know.
job or
Right.
a relationship and it just
I
ends
think we
with
better head for the computer room.
no reasons given. It's just it's over or you're fired.
That noisy
I would just be
overgrown
happy with you
Excuse
telling me
he's a
why.
parrot, and he's my best
So
friend.
everything that you went through, I'm glad you got your answers
Well,
today.
the bird's okay.
I really am.
Good.
Because at least you can sleep a little bit better at night.
And
at least know why.
That's what he's for?
Because without knowing why, that's worse.
Right. I think we'd better get moving. We've got a little longer to cover than the last time.
I'll give it my best.
Whatever you do, don't open your eyes.
Why not?
A dead body, not a pretty sight. Once we get past it, it'll be too dark to see anything.
That's definitely something else you definitely got to see. Wait, what? I'm sorry, not wait, you the comments.
What
I
are
was
those
looking at
sticks in
something
your
else.
These? They're lacquered chopsticks. They hold your hair in place. Did
Hey,
you know
Thor,
that they're
thanks for
popular
coming
in Europe
back.
and South America?
Can't say that I do. You're not only cute, but smart too.
Oh, I'm much more than cute.
Okay, let's go.
Alright, everyone, it's 4:07 in the morning. I'm gonna save here. We're not gonna pick up back here the next live. Maybe after Tales of Vesperia we might pick up this game. I'm not sure at the moment. But
Jeff, is that you?
I'm gonna end the live. It's 4:08 now in the morning. So I just want to thank everyone for coming in, enjoying the live. Mechanic, just to let you know, we are friends.
No, but it probably
So if you ever need to DM me, I may not get back to you right away, but if you ever want to DM me and just talk, you know, I'm always here to listen. I may not respond, but I'm still here to listen.
everyone wants to go to see.
Because I know people do need a helpful ear, or they just need a vent. Because I'm the same way. Sometimes I just want to vent. You don't have to respond. But yeah, just DM me if you ever need a vent.
Always been about following
But for the most part, everyone else on the live,
direct personal interaction.
I'm the same way, just vent. But we're not going to go into detail about that.
Do you have any friends?
But I appreciate everyone coming in. Thank you for coming in on my live today, over 3 hours long. And I will see y'all again today. Make sure y'all follow Machete Retro Games, Tiny Sal, Boneyard Product, JJ Daddy, Big Cheese, Lauren Bateman, Thomas Retro Gamer. I could go on and on. If I forgot anyone, just drop a DM in my chat. Let me know who I forgot. If not, watch the video on YouTube when I upload it. It is connected to my bio. But regardless, I thank y'all for coming into my living room tonight. I appreciate it. As Match would say, I love y'all. And y'all have Lauren Bateman, mechanic. Like I said, as Match would say, I love y'all. Y'all have a wonderful night. And thank you for popping in. Thank you so much.